Hey guys, Trip here with a new microphone. For those wondering, it's a Blue Yeti, this sexy piece of metal and wires here. I also got a pop filter, so in combination you should be able to hear less popping and background noise in future videos. It cost quite a bit, but it was worth it to give you guys the best experience I could possibly provide. There's a little bit more of an echo in my voice than there was before, but that's simply due to the acoustics of my room, and the fact that I'm using a desk mic instead of a headset. I'm going to look into some audio balancing software to clean it up, but from what I've heard, this mic is the standard for YouTubers. But before we get off track, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The 767-pound elephant in the room. I've been putting this episode off for about a month because at the time, I didn't feel like I had done enough to justify the amount of subscriptions I had. You guys have to understand that I went from under 400 subscribers to over 500 while I was on vacation. I didn't make a single video. I barely said or did anything at all. The only way I can explain this is that you guys shared my videos, told your friends, and it cascaded into 100 new subs. Toward the end of January, something similar happened. A single person posted one of my videos on Reddit, and all of a sudden my views exploded like they never had before. As if from nowhere, I had 100 new subscriptions, and my Twitter page was going crazy with notifications that people had liked and shared my videos. I used to think that YouTubers were simply being cheesy when they said, "I couldn't have done it without you." I get it now. You guys are just as much a part of this community as I am, and every time you share my videos on social media, every time you tell your friends about me, it makes the channel grow exponentially. So thank you guys. Honestly. If we keep this pace up, we'll be at 1,000 subscribers in a matter of weeks. I think we can do it. So what's next for the channel? Well, aside from new Devil's Advocate episodes, I want to finally continue my Welcome To series. I have the next episode completely done and edited, but I wanted to tweak it before I released it. I tend to be a nitpicker when it comes to my own work, and I only want to release something to you guys if I feel it's worth your time. I'm also considering starting up a podcast about video games, animation, entertainment, and whatever's on my mind. My friends and I tend to get into some interesting conversations, and I think some of them are worth sharing. Let me know what you think about that. Eventually, I need to make some more creepypasta narrations as well. You guys know I love spooky stories and sharing them with my friends. I intend to continue my little Spooky Time series in the coming weeks. And finally, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm considering starting a Patreon. I'm really starting to enjoy YouTubing, and I plan to make a career out of this. At the same time, I want to remain independent and unbiased, unbound by managers or networks. I'm sure this happens to a lot of new YouTubers, but I've been getting numerous emails from YouTube partnerships and networks, all promising me the best deal if I sign up with them. I've heard mixed things about these groups, and I'm not sure I want to jump into bed with a shady corporation who can control my channel. One of my favorite YouTubers, Ross Scott, was put in a similar situation by Machinima, and it was a nightmare for him. I don't want to be beholden to anyone but you guys, and Patreon is the best way for me to do that. For those who don't know, Patreon is a platform that allows fans to donate to their favorite content creators. It can be for a specific project or just to help fund their ongoing series and content. I'm already in the process of setting up an account and getting everything ready. In the meantime, I want to know what you guys want from me. How would you like me to improve the channel if I got some funding? What sorts of things would you like to see? What sort of rewards would you like for donating? Would you like me to make a website where we can actually have a discussion, share ideas, that sort of thing? That's an example of something I can definitely do with the right resources. Let me know what you think. I'll be talking in more detail about this in the coming weeks, but I always want you guys to know what I'm up to in advance. That's why I make these little update videos. But enough about the channel. I want to hear about you guys. Whether you've been with me since the beginning or just joined today, what's on your mind? What have you been playing or watching recently? What do you think about it? Let's start a discussion in the comments. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Google+, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.